Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope you're having a lovely day. Today I'm going to talk about a program that Hewlett-Packard has released called HP Plus for their printers, and why you should never, as long as you live, give Hewlett-Packard your money if you care about owning what it is that you purchase and having any sort of sense of control over what you purchase. I personally own a Brother printer because the Brother laser printers I buy don't do this type of stupid crap, and it's worth it for me to pay a little bit extra money to know that what I've purchased is actually something that I can use in the way that I wish to use it. So here's how HP Plus works. When you buy an HP printer, if it has the HP Plus feature, you have 7 days to activate HP Plus from the day that you buy the printer, and they will bombard you with opportunities to get HP Plus. HP Plus gives you 6 months of free ink. They give you an additional year on your warranty, and they'll even plant trees on your behalf. I'm not kidding, that's what they're saying. The problem is that once you install HP Plus, even though you get 6 months of free ink, the printer is going to install firmware that only allows you to use Hewlett-Packard ink cartridges. You will not be able to use aftermarket ink cartridges ever again. Now, after you do this, and this is in the fine print over here, it requires that you use their ink cartridges, it requires an internet connection, and we're going to get to why that's creepy later, and you must use HP Original Ink. In the cancel anytime policy, it says that you can change or cancel, except you cannot downgrade to the free plan. What this means is that after you install HP Plus firmware on your printer, you can never go back to the old firmware that allows you to use an ink cartridge of your choice in the printer that you have bought and paid for. The only way to get rid of it is to buy a new printer. Now, the IITC, which is a group that represents ink cartridge manufacturers, they're not suing HP. What they're doing is they're going to EPEAT and asking them to be removed from the registry. EPEAT is the Electronic Product Environmental Assessment tool, and it's a way to tell if a product is environmentally friendly. Now, what they do is they have a sticker that you can brand your products with if they find them to be environmentally friendly. And for some reason, this organization has saw fit to allow Hewlett-Packard to do what it is they're doing and keep their branding on their printers. So not only are you buying a printer that forces you to use their ink cartridges, that locks you into their system and doesn't let you out, but they also managed to do so while having a little sticker on their products that says that they're more environmentally friendly. Now, HP lied and said point blank that they do not require you to use HP ink, which is ballsy in my opinion. I would say that this is particularly ballsy. This is one of the things they said here. Product does not prevent the use of non-OEM cartridges and non-OEM containers. HP printers are not designed to prevent the use of non-manufacturer cartridges and non-manufacturer containers. Yeah, they just try to trick you into it as best as they can. And unfortunately, they've somewhat fallen for it. The Global Electronics Council is aware of HP Plus and has a footnote that HP Plus does not meet their criteria. Any printer that is documented as including HP Plus should not be eligible for EPEAT registration, the IITC argues, adding that HP's dynamic security feature is also a clear violation of the same rule, since even Hewlett-Packard admits it's designed to block cartridges using non-HP chips or modified or non-HP electronic circuitry. But here's the best part of it all. Are you ready for, again, I know what you're saying. Screw this, I'm taking my HP printer and tossing it in the garbage. It gets better. Hewlett-Packard's terms and conditions, and I quote, "You expressly allow Hewlett-Packard to remotely change, patch, update, or otherwise modify your printer's software, firmware, or programming remotely without notice to you in order to provide the service to you or to comply with applicable laws. You agree to maintain connectivity of your printer to the internet and to not remove or disable any remote monitoring software or functionality on your printer." Let me repeat that. You allow HP to remotely change software on your printer without notice to you, and you agree to maintain connectivity of your printer to the internet and to not remove or disable remote monitoring software on your printer. This is not your printer. You don't own this fucking printer. You don't own anything you buy from this company when they have this in their terms of service. And dare I say it, as long as they are trying to trick people into signing up for the 6 months of free ink by saying, we're going to plant trees and extend your warranty, and in the fine print, you can only use our ink in the future. And by the way, you can't change it back. That's not environmentally friendly. The idea, the concept that this company's products can actually have an environmentally friendly logo on them is absolutely insane. And I would suggest that people be willing to spend an additional $10 or $20 or $30 up front to actually purchase something that respects their freedom and is cheaper in the long term, rather than saving $10 up front and getting screwed in the long term. The fact that people are still buying Hewlett-Packard printing products in 2023 boggles my mind. It really boggles my mind because there are so many choices out there from companies that don't do this. Again, is Brother a perfect printer company? I don't think so. But the Brother printer that I bought around 2012, 2013, I mean, these things still work. They still scan, they still print. I can use whatever the hell ink I want in it, and it's never going to complain to me. And that's the way it should be. I don't want a printer that says that I need to have remote monitoring software that is on all the time. Why do you need to remotely monitor my printer? Why do you have to remotely monitor everything that's going on with every single device that I fucking own? I am sick and goddamn tired of this shit. Whether it is your car, your cell phone, your thermostat, literally everything nowadays needs to have a connection and be remotely monitored all the time. And at some point, enough has to be enough. The problem here is the same problem we deal with in so many other areas of our life, where we are willing to carte blanche give up our freedom to get something for free up front. And I think that companies are noticing that people are willing to give up their privacy, their sovereignty, their rights, everything, if we just give them a little bit for free up front. And that's going to have to be something that we as consumers decide, you know what? No, I'll pay a little more up front. I'll pay a little more upfront to be able to say that I actually own what I purchased. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think that I'm being bombastic? Do you think that the gentleman who wrote this article for The Verge is being ridiculous? Or do you think that this is something that is worth being mad at and not continuing to give your money to? See you in the next video. Bye now. This is a cat. This is Mr. Clinton. Isn't he cute? Isn't he adorable? If you're tired of things that are always connected, if you're tired of things that are always connected, that try to control everything you do with the product, check it out. We have merchandise for you. bit.ly/Rossman store right over here. You can get a Clouds Are for Rain mug. Closed ecosystems, platform lock-ins, always online. Subscriptions, privacy risk, service shutdowns with a nice big X. Don't delay. Buy today. The money will go towards buying Mr. Clinton overpriced food and new chairs that he can scratch. Because as you can tell, he is done scratching this one. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.